Hello guys, and welcome back to some more FIFA 17 content. Today we are taking a look at the potential Man City side, and as we know, Pep Guardiola has actually taken over Man City and he's very unpredictable when it comes to formation. One stage at Bayern Munich he was using a 3 at the back, so I'm going to give you sort of my best opinion on how I think he's going to rock with the Man City side. And if you want to see more teams, let me know in the comment section. Just write out maybe your preferred club, and yeah, I'll get around to doing it. So drop a like on the video. If we can push over 250, that'd be awesome. If you're needing Ultimate Team coins for MLS Team of the Season, head over to FIFAUltimateTeamCoins.com. Links below in the description. Use the code Fuji, get yourself a discount. Or if you are wishing to purchase games, head over to G2A and also use that code Fuji. So the formation I think Man City may in fact use next season is sort of an adaptation to the 4-3-2-1. So instead of having a centre mid, I've decided to switch it to a cam, and that's just to suit David Silva. But we'll get into that in just a second. We're going through the team, starting off with the goalkeeper spot, and we do have Joe Hart. And although he does have his moments which you have to question, Man City's defense last season just wasn't that great, but Joe Hart, in my opinion, he stood big in certain games and overall put in some good performances. But I wouldn't go as far as actually upgrading him. I think an 84 rated Joe Hart card is awesome. So on to the right back position, and we do have Sanya, and the good thing about him is that he can also play as a centre back. We've seen him do that once before, so he is versatile and Pep Guardiola will like that, and he's actually done well for himself. He managed to get in front of Zabaleta in that starting 11 role, and with Zabaleta I think he's actually going to move away from the Etihad. So yeah, I'm not really too sure what's happening with his future, but Sanya, he's been alright actually. I wouldn't say he's been bad. He has improved slightly, and in the French national side he had actually put in some really good performances for them. So I think a little upgrade is deserved to the 81. Don't know if EA will do it, but I think personally, in my opinion, he deserves one. So the first centre back position sees Vincent Kompany, and he was injured for a large part of last season and City missed him massively. When he came back though, in my personal opinion, I think it was just down to rust, but he didn't really look that good. Well, from what he's been like before, I think he was kind of average, but some may disagree. Let me know your thoughts on Kompany, but I don't think he's going to get a downgrade nor upgrade. I'll keep him exactly the same, and he's a major improvement to the likes of sort of Mangala and also Otamendi. But we're going to move on to Otamendi right now. So last season it was Mangala and also Otamendi as the partnership, and they honestly were all over the place. But Mangala, he probably looked the worst out of the two, and with Otamendi, like the way he was playing towards the end of the season wasn't that bad. He was able to pick it up, and he actually had a really good Copa America tournament run out, so I think that saved his rating for me. So I'm not going to upgrade nor downgrade. I think 84 Otamendi is still a pretty decent rating, and next season I think he's going to be performing a lot better than the last one that just passed. So these days it doesn't really take much to be an improvement on Kolarov, but Clichy, he was an improvement and he didn't do too bad. But with the Man City side, I'd actually personally look to sort of replace that left back position. Clichy's decent, but I don't think he's at the standard that Man City are actually after, but I don't think he's going to go anywhere, and from what I've seen, Pep Guardiola does have plans for him. So yeah, like I said, he was an improvement to Kolarov, but I wouldn't go as far as actually upgrading him. I think an 80 rated card is pretty fair. So moving up to the first centre mid position, and we have Yaya Toure. Last season he was pretty damn average, and he makes it look like so much effort these days. He doesn't want to track back, and that is the major issue. He's a lazy player, but he is pretty creative. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see where Pep Guardiola plays him and actually deploys. Is he going to be an out and out centre mid where he doesn't really have to do too much of the tracking back? But Pep isn't going to like that, so I don't really know what's going to happen with Yaya Toure. Maybe he's got a couple of seasons left at Man City, but he definitely deserves a downgrade. I could have even put him as an 83, but I think that's a little harsh. 84 rated Yaya Toure on FIFA 17. Right centre mid position, and we have the new signing Gundogan. He is world class. He connects the defence to the attack, and although actually he's a creative midfielder, he doesn't really get that many assists nor goals, so maybe he's able to add that to his game when it comes to Man City. But with the way he plays, like, he puts in some outstanding performances. Last season he was incredible for Borussia Dortmund, and I think he's going to get another upgrade, you know, to the 84. Like, he deserves it, and he's a cracking player. On to the cam position, and we have David Silva. The situation with him is a bit of a weird one though, because his standard is set so high. He gets criticised when he plays average, but then his average standard is better than most players, so it's a little bit harsh. But his injury, I think, has caused him a little bit of an upset. He came back, he had 20 odd games, and he just didn't look like the David Silva that we knew. But then again, he did pick up 11 assists, so he didn't have a bad season. season in that respect, but he is going to get a downgrade, I think, to the 86 as well, and I'm going to hopefully position change him from right wing to cam. Please have David Silva as a cam on FIFA 17. He's just so much better there. But yeah, 86 rated David Silva. So another new signing for Man City, and Nolito actually came out to say that he turned down a move to Barca just to play for Pep again. So the relationship and the commitment is there, and he also has undeniable talent, a very, very good player. And I've actually built the Man City side around him, and I think this is what Pep is going to do as well, just because he's not an out-and-out winger. He very much likes to cut inside, and that's what he's good at. So I can see him being deployed closer towards goal and get those goals. Great player. So on the opposite side, we have De Bruyne, and I really don't know what's going to happen with his position. Cam right forward, or left forward. He's just that good. He can play anywhere. So it is a little bit of an issue on FIFA 17, because I personally hope that he gets set as a cam, because he's just so much more effective there. But in real life, I don't know personally. But with the structure, I think he would actually suit this role. He was injured just like David Silva last season, but he came back, and you wouldn't have thought so. Like, his standard is incredible, and he's able to bring assists, goals, and he had a very, very good season. So I've given him an upgrade to the 88, more than deserved. He is amazing to watch, and yeah, he's just a very, very good player. Finishing off the Man City side, and we have Sergio Agero. Having him in your team is basically saying 20 plus goals a season. Even when he gets injured, he's incredible. If he can stay fit, Jesus, I don't know what his rating's going to end up being, but I have given him a +1, and he's looking sharper every year. He's just amazing. Personally, for me, he is the best striker in the Prem. Even with Ibra coming, I still think that he is in that #1 position. Incredible. But let me know in the comments, guys, do you agree with the ratings? Do you like the lineup? Where's Sterling going to play? I can't see Sterling starting, you know. It was rumored that he was going to be sort of put in that right wing back, right mid position if Pep in fact uses a 3 at the back, but I can't see Sterling playing. But yeah, let me know what you think about the actual team. Drop a like on the video. If we can push for over 250, that'd be awesome. Let me know what you want me to do next. Like, I was seeing a few Liverpool comments, Borussia Dortmund, so I'll make sure to get around to do those. But thanks ever so much for watching, and I will see you for some more FIFA 17 content. Team out. Peace.